Alright, this is the Smittybilt Overlander Gen 2 XL. My campsite. Smittybilt used to be on the truck. Now it's on a trailer. It's on my airplane trailer actually. But it works. Campsite. Cook stove and a campfire. Oh yeah, and a porta-john. Kayak down there. Campfire, a couple of lawn chairs. Hot dog stick. Cooler, drinking water. And a tent. I'm really liking this Smittybilt tent. The only thing is it's pretty darn cold. I gotta get my diesel heater working again. My son unplugged it while it was running full bore and it did a meltdown. So I guess I gotta get another one. It's true what they say about the diesel heaters. If you power goes off when they're in the middle of running, they just melt down. It still works, but it stinks like melted plastic. It stinks like burning plastic. It's pretty disgusting. Anyway, look around. Campfire. I've had a campfire going for 2 days because it's been about 35 up here for the last 2 days. Down in the low 20s at night. It's been cold. Luckily, I have a new Wiggy's Ultima. What is it? Anyway, I can't think of the name, but it's a Wiggy sleeping bag made for 20 below. Last night it was probably 20 above, and I was comfortable. I was toasty warm. I guess 20 below is the survival rating, but I was pretty toasty warm. I was stripped down to my skivvies. It was lots of fun. But I did have to pull the top of the mummy bag up around my head to keep me warm. Ultima Thule. That's the name of the sleeping bag. Rated at 20 degrees below zero. And I wouldn't want to be in it at 20 degrees below zero. But at 20 degrees above zero, it's nice and warm. That was pretty comfy, gotta say. Anyway, that's enough. How's this, Jeff? Look at the size of this fella. Look at that. Come here. Come here. Look at the size of that mother. Holy crap. Easy, easy, easy. Is that a fish or not, Jeff? Look at my hand. Holy crap. I gotta get him back in the water. Not in the dirt, in the water. So somebody else can catch you. Look at the size of that mother. Thanks. Thanks for the video. Damn. He kept jumping out here. I saw him jump 4 or 5 times. And I just started casting. Alright. This is the site I was at last time. And it's empty because it's the end of April. Right on the water, right on the lake. But I didn't choose this one this time because there's about an 8-foot drop off to the water. And over here, there's a path to climb down. But you gotta do just that, you gotta climb down. That'd make it a little tougher with a kayak. Being basically lazy. Ooh, we got a fire stoker. Being basically lazy, I chose this other site over here because it's got a straight run down to the water. This one here is site 30. I think I'm on 33. Should take a look, huh? Technically they're not open yet. Probably shouldn't be here, but nobody's giving me any grief yet. Yeah, rooftop tent. This one was nice and level, and it's a really sloping little grassy hill down to the water. Thinking about going kayaking in the morning. Yeah, this is 33. But if the water's frozen, it's not frozen, but it's going down to 20, 25 tonight probably. Smittybilt Overlander Gen 2 XL. Big ass tent. And this thing did us wonders while we were... I got a strap up there, it's come loose. I have to strap that guy down. We were in 40-mile-an-hour winds down in Florida. So there's no wonder some of the stuff came loose. But it held together pretty good. And it was completely waterproof. Pouring down rain, thunder, and lightning. See, we're nice gentle slope down to the water here. We're right on the water's edge. With a fireplace and tent all set up on the trailer. It was really easy to level it off this time because the site itself was nice and level. Only problem is I didn't bring any propane. so everything I eat is gonna be off the campfire, which is all right. I got lots of firewood. Smittybilt Gen 2 Overlander XL. Works pretty good on this trailer because I got an awning right here, and I also got a spot for the airplane here if I want to, and it's also the kayak slides right up in the middle, and it's real easy to tie down. So pretty handy little trailer. What, like 10 years ago for 800 bucks, and I modified it like 40 times. You know, if you can weld, you're not satisfied with anything. You gotta keep changing shit. Anyway, kayaks here, lawn chairs out there. This is the water coming from Louis Lake. And it's, hang on, let me get rid of the stick. And it's flowing pretty good. The snow's been melting off the mountains, and it's hot. Water's really high. I have a quick look here. Yeah, there's like a little dam there, and it's rushing over the dam. Go down right on the water. Can't really see much. But yeah, that's coming down from Louis Lake. I bet you could get a kayak over top of that little dam. The water's deep and fast. Pretty windy right now. I don't think I'm gonna do the kayak, but maybe in the morning. I brought it just in case. Man, we had so much fun here as kids. We'd be paddling out here with a canoe, and we'd be swimming and snorkeling and you name it, we'd doing it. 4 boys and a girl. Raising hell on Indian Lake. That's Indian. Little island out there. There used to be a bunch more islands, but I think they're underwater. So, yeah, here we are. Gonna try it again tonight. Like I said, it's going 25 or lower. And I have a brand new Wiggy's sleeping bag. The Ultima Thermo. I forget the name of the thing. But it's supposed to be good down to -20. And I was in like 10 degrees out in the driveway testing it out, and it was pretty good in 10 degrees. I was in my skivvies, but not a bad campsite. Except you're right next to the road. Luckily, it's not a very busy road. There's an outhouse up there on the hill, but it's locked up, I'm sure, because it's not, season's not here yet. They don't open until Memorial Day, which is the only reason I can get a site. And they may come throw me out tomorrow. We'll see. I don't think so. I don't think they care. I got my own luggable loo, so if I need a restroom, it's right there. I don't have to worry about the Johns. I brought water with me. I brought a Sawyer water filter, just for giggles. Thought I might try that. And lots of firewood, so it should be okay. We'll give it a try. See you later. Alrighty. Morning, guys, girls. This is the second night I spent in my tent. And a rooftop tent by Smittybilt. Mounted on my airplane trailer. It's pretty friggin' awesome. It's a great tent. Slept like a baby last night, 6 feet off the ground. They come with a, see my trailer, everything. They come with a 3-inch memory foam mattress that fits the whole inside of the tent. But I threw down a cheap Walmart sleeping bag on top of that, and then I crawled into my Wiggy's sleeping bag. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Wiggy's, but Wiggy's, this is a couple of airplane pilots were talking about Wiggy's. Oh man, you want a sleeping bag? You want to get a Wiggy's? So I bought one. This is the Ultima Thule sleeping bag. It's a mummy sack. And I bought the big and large, big and tall, because I like to roll around at night. I move one side to the other side, back and forth. And this one has what they call a boat foot on the bottom. Let's see. It looks kind of like the bow of a boat. I don't know. They say that you get more insulation down there, keep your feet warm. But I also bought a pair of these frickin' booties that you put your feet into, and then you pull the drawstring up around your ankles, and they stay on all night long, and they're insulated like a big dog. They're nice and warm. Lamellite, I guess, is what they put in them. And then I bought a Wiggy's, I'm not even sure what they call this thing, but it's like a balaclava. So it's got a face piece that goes over to cover your mouth, slides over your head just like a balaclava or baklava or whatever they call them. I don't know, but it keeps your head warm, especially me with no hair. My head was toasty warm. And then I got in the bag, and there's a magic string over here on the side. You pull the string, pull that magic string, and it sucks the whole hood up around your head. Makes like another hat. I gotta say, if I've had lots of sleeping bags in my life. North Face, I've had the cheap Walmart ones, I've had what I thought were really good ones. I have never had a sleeping bag like this. Last night, look at the size of that zipper. Big old monster zippers. Last night, it was 20. The night before, it was probably 18. And after a couple hours, I was opening the windows in the tent. You can see my tent windows. I don't know if you can see it or not. Tent windows are open, so I didn't get any condensation. This frickin' sleeping bag, I woke up in the middle of the night and I was sweating at 18 degrees. So I had to unzip just a little bit. It's frickin' perfect. I gotta say, for you off-roaders and you rooftop tent guys and overlanders, Wiggy's is the best sleeping bag you will ever buy. I say that from experience. It's only 2 nights experience, but it's experience. Warmest. This is an Ultima Thule, which is supposed to be good down to -20. But I guess they say that's the survival rating. I guess comfort is like 0 or whatever. And I really think it would go down to 0. Like I said, I was at 18 and 20 the last 2 nights, and I was just smoking warm. You climb in the thing, it takes about 30 seconds, and poof, it's just like crawling into bed. You're in bed, but it's really, really nice. I gotta say, these guys know how to make a sleeping bag. And the booties in the little baklava hat, they help a lot too. They keep, so basically I had double insulation around my head. I have this thing that pulls up by the drawstring. Let's see if I can do that. Hang on. There, pulls up by the drawstring, sucks the top of the sleeping bag up around your head. So really the only thing sticking out, it's a regular mummy sack. The only thing sticking out is your nose and your mouth and your eyes. But I had double because I had the balaclava or whatever you want. I don't know how to pronounce the thing, but that thing over my head. My toes were warm, my head was warm, my back was warm. And the thing I noticed is the sleeping bag is a lot thicker on the top. The top of the sleeping bag is like huge. And the bottom of the sleeping bag is quite a bit thinner. And they say they do that because you're sleeping on the ground or you're sleeping on something, and that something is supposed to keep you warm. Well, my something was a 3-inch memory foam mattress and a El Cheapo Coleman, yellow Coleman sleeping bag, or green Coleman sleeping bag. That's where I slept last night. And holy crap. The only problem with a Wiggy sleeping bag I'm seeing is getting up at 7:30 in the morning when it's still freezing cold out, getting out and going fishing. You don't want to get up. It is so nice in there. Pretty darn awesome. I got the big and large, big and tall, because I figured I'm gonna roll around a little bit, and I do. I roll to one side, then I roll to the other side, and it doesn't matter. I was toasty warm no matter which way I slept. Flat on my back was the best, but I was toasty on my sides too. Anyway, this is my setup, and I'm liking it. So I'm gonna say sayonara. If, like I said, you overlanders and off-roaders, you need a sleeping bag. There it is, right there. That's the guy. Wiggy's. He is friggin', they are awesome. All right, that's it. Okay, all packed up, ready to go home. Kayaks loaded, tents folded. All my junk's in the back of the truck. Ready to do it. It was fun. It was cold, but it was fun. Okay, I'm gonna get on out of here pretty quick. All right, see you, bye.